And we are live, everybody. Hello, and check out this nice background. Yeah, StreamYard has changed. Um, right, gonna wait for some people to join. This is just a regular Saturday live stream where we will be talking about different things. I hope, and yeah. So let's see who will join us. Since I last streamed, also that there has been a change in America. Oh, Jesse Bun, Dushan, your scent of the night. This is mine. Memo Argentina, yeah, baby. Pa gdje si bio čoveče? Nije te bilo neko vrijeme, a? Doduše, ja više nisam na Rich Mitch tim kanalama. Eugene. Cheers. Na zdravje, na zdravje. Hey, good, my good pal Yoshi, and my moderator. Welcome. What are you drinking tonight, my buddy, my mate? Crisia Teatro alla Scala. Upscale, really sounds upscale. Cheers. As usual, I drink Coke. Sometimes something else also from the bar. All right. At first, I thought maybe you were in Montenegro, the town of Bar. It's a nice place at the coast by the sea. Anyway, yeah. Thanks, Yoshi. Great to have you, of course. It's not a real live stream without Yoshi and Dushan here for sure. It's not a good one anyway. All right, what shall we talk about? You decide. In niche, okay, nice. Yeah, Trump has won the elections, people. Again, he is the president of, well, soon to be in the United States. I don't really, I don't know how I feel about it, so don't ask me. But yeah, what do you think about this? Can you see these lights, the red stuff behind me? Tell me, what do you think? If so, I think it looks really spanking great. Yeah, it was really nice to be on dance stream again last night. Yeah, the same here, buddy. Same here. I also have very mixed feelings. On one side, he's very good at creating new jobs and stuff, but yeah, he's not the best politician otherwise. Like, I don't know really. Yeah, Christmassy. It's a new feature on StreamYard. Yeah, it was a lot better than the last time I was there, or the last few times. But I'm not going to talk about that now. Of course. Trying to come on. Let me just say I respect all females, but your rhymes are trash. Did he really say that? Put them next to your email. Yeah, I don't know really. The thing is, the Democrats haven't been that great in diplomatic sense. So yeah, the good thing about Trump's first mandate is that he fixed the relations to Russia. Of course, that was the best thing, I guess. His greatest achievement as a diplomat, definitely, or yeah, whatever you call it, interstate politician. I'm really happy to see you all both here so soon. Last time it went kind of like half hour before people really started enjoying. Yeah, Melania, you gotta like her. And I mean, their son Baron, he's a huge. He's like 6'7", man, 2 meters tall, and he's only 18 or something. Incredible, right? People to become president can become president. Yeah, that's the real issue. You cannot have it, not today. Hey, Mr. M, so nice. Pleased to see you. Yeah, Dr. Boz, it's all right. Thank you, my good, faithful friend. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere today because I was very tired yesterday. I went to the mall and to get all the stuff, for a weekend. And I was already tired from not sleeping enough. And so today I woke up like just before 1, actually, 1 in the afternoon. And then we had some visits from some friends. And so I didn't go anywhere, but the weather is really awful. So that's for the better, I guess. Yeah. There are so many now, it's really kind of scary people who are like, so many con men around here now these days. Yeah. Especially they go after the old people because they are the most naive ones usually. I read about this case in the papers, let's say, about this old woman who let in some old, younger woman. She says she urgently need to use the bathroom, and she let her in, and the woman wound up stealing all her money, all her cash. And, older people don't really like using these credit cards, so they mostly use cash to pay. So that's also dangerous, and these people know that very well. What did I have for lunch? Lasagna. I really love lasagna. Maybe my favorite Italian dish, really, even more so than pizza. Yeah, scammers and con people. Yeah, I would want to say conman, but someone might say I'm being a sexist. No, all of them are men. Well, yeah, I love lasagna. That's it. They prey on the vulnerable. They take advantage of everybody they know doesn't really know so much about them and their activities. So yeah, con people. Yeah, there are also those who we had one come to our door and actually asked for some but money, but he wasn't wearing. He wasn't carrying that kind of how you call it I don't really know the English term, but I know the Norwegian term. Anyway, he was like, "Oh no, you don't need to pay anything now, but later on." But and I was like, "No, no, sorry." So I didn't know. That's the worst thing nowadays. You can't ever know if the person is really working for a charity organization or not. That's the problem, right? That's really quite, well, I won't say terrifying, but slightly unsettling. Yeah, because there are people who want to help, of course, and they feel bad turning away somebody they think works for a charity organization. So they usually wind up giving their money, but when they do that, they are. It's very hard to get away from that. I mean, hey, Carl. Hey, hi, my good friend. How is the weather in Sweden? Tell me. Here it's really shitty. So once upon a time, it was in 2019, I think. I said yes to helping this organization. I never should have done. So they kept sending me these their operation is that they sent you this kind of raffle, like raffle tickets and stuff. So it took me so long to get rid of them, man. Over a year. They just kept me sending them those raffle tickets and you know like uh to pay simply to give them money. Yeah, Swedish women are beautiful, no doubt about it. Hey, Fernando, my man, how are you? ¿Cómo está? It's a good guy. So then ignored your messages last night. Well, I don't know really why. Well, maybe one of us can ask him. I don't know. If you want, and if you don't want, then I understand. Yeah, it is. Oh, by the way, I just hit over 700 subs. Wow, finally, man! It took forever. Let's see how many I got right now. 702. Right. There was one more, but he unsubscribed. He was obviously on the wrong kind of channel. Yeah, 702, actually, precisely. Yeah, man, I really work hard and long for that number. Some people, it's just peanuts, but to me, it's a lot, of course. Yeah, and I didn't pay for a single one of those, not a single one. That feels good. By the way, 10 people in the chat now. And please like the stream if you haven't already. Costs nothing. Oh, Filippo. Hey, my good friend. Been a long time since. Yeah, great to see you. Filippo is from Italy, of course. Yeah, I don't really like these career YouTubers. They use all these tricks. Like who is this Ode Pafar? Do I have any advice for people who want to be successful? I don't know how successful I am, but anyway, my advice is be yourself. First of all, don't try to be like anybody else. If you have sorry, a rich, a strong personality, especially, you don't need to copy anybody. If you don't, then well, maybe you should copy a little bit the most successful people. Look what they do, watch them, and how they speak, how they dress, and that, I guess, it's a good way to start. Yeah, Italian woman. Hey, Montrese. Montrese in the building, everybody. How are you, Montrese? Maybe if you wanna come on, I can drop the link. Something weird with the internet. Just connection keeps going strong and then weak. Yeah, there was this controversy. All right, cool. I don't want to talk about it, but I think you know what was going on recently in Fredcom. Yeah, just was very unnecessary. The whole thing. 11 people here now. I mean, like, the thing with RXL, I think he now has been taught a lesson that you just cannot, make fun of everybody without it eventually catching up to you, and yeah, just not looking so good. Yeah, you know what happened, of course. Hey, how are you, Colin, my mate? Nice to see you too. Always. Yeah, I feel like he just stepped a little, went a little too far. Maybe originally he didn't want to be so fancy. I don't know. I can't read his mind, but he just got carried away, I think, with his having a little too much fun. Yeah, taking the piss. So yeah, I wasn't there at the first stream, but I was there when he had the second one. The RXL, he has his own channel. Uh, the big bearded, little kind of middle-aged guy, burly guy like me. Yeah, you got to question his true motives. I mean, he's a guy who likes to, make fun and take a piss, as I already said, out of people. And yeah, he got on there by Jason and James. Yeah, I always thought Jason's really nice guy, and always said hello to me in the chat and on TLTG stream and everywhere. And yeah, I hope he and his partner James will. I hope they are doing well anyway with their channel. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah, of course. Unfortunately, whenever somebody comes with such a term, like Black Fracom, it will always create some controversy, and somebody will wind up getting offended. And that's why I would never, coin such a term. No way. Yeah, I think people should be glad that there are, so many people, not of just one race, but several who are very active in Fracom anyway. Yeah. So that's all I have to say about that. We move on now. Oh yeah, I already said, but I'm gonna repeat. My scent of the night is Argentina by Memo. The bottle is really gorgeous, but the scent is even better. Oh man, when I first tried this, I sprayed. It was this in April, I think. It was still kind of cold, outside. So I sprayed it. I smelled it. I went outside, and then it was just wow, man! It hit me. This is really great. This is beautiful. I gotta buy this, no matter the price. Bulgarian split squat sock. What the hell is that? What does that mean, Mister M.A.M.? Yeah, that's true. He's looking for attention. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. No problem. Yeah. I know also that back in 2023, I think he, RXL, he made fun of K on the Cannoli stream also. So that didn't endear him to me. Yeah, of course, Yoshi. I am really, really. I'm thinking of getting Rodant next because I first thought, it's a kind of rose and wood like this one, but actually now I find out they are not that similar, so I should get that one as well. I never thought I would really enjoy rose and wood fragrances like I do because I generally don't like wood, but with the rose it's good, really, really nice. They really complement each other, really nice. Yeah. So it's been pretty miserable weather, by the way, recently. Only yesterday was nice, yeah. But this week, oh man, really awful, awful. Fendi Uomo. Don't know which company is that, which house. A poopy. I believe it is. Hey, Victor, ¿cómo está, my good friend, amigo? Yeah, I knew the new Venom movie, by the way, has come out in the theaters here. I'm thinking of going to watch it. But the last one I didn't really enjoy. First one was kind of alright, kind of fun, but the second one was all about, that guy, what's his name? Woody and his Carnage monster. Yeah, not that really, not that interesting. It was just, hey, Fat Twang, hey, how are you, my good friend? Basic Moloko. Oh no, I don't think so. I don't know what kind of collab are you talking about. I mean, shall we make a fragrance together? I remember he went live to cry because Kay attacked him. That's a very gay reaction, in my opinion. I think behind those muscles, you'll find a gay that is still in the closet. Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, he's laid a few eggs, few matzo balls, as Jerry Seinfeld would say, definitely over the years. I mean, you gotta, if you have a channel, you are a streamer, you cannot just go live and just attack everybody and say, oh, this sucks because it is, made by those people from that race or that group. Yeah. I mean, I thought that Chance and Jason were actually pretty kind to him. They could have been a lot worse. I thought. Exactly. You cannot do that. I mean, for a while you can get away, but sooner or later it will explode in your face. You know, bam, in your face. Or the Gloire Parfum de Empire. Never heard of that one either. Sorry. I live in Norway. That says it all. People say everything sucks to elevate themselves. Yeah, exactly. What the hell is with my connection? Keep saying it's weak. This is weird. Never happened before. Also, what about this fixation with gay people? Really, he's got. I didn't know that. I don't really watch him that much, So yeah, sometimes I went to his streams because I like when he makes fun of Erica and those shills, And but that's all that we have in common, pretty much. He liked the way I made that DDLD dist video. So I think he kind of gained a little respect for me after that. Yeah, obviously. I don't think he thought that much about me, or maybe he didn't think anything. He was like, "Who's this guy?" Right? It's like when they first started posting my videos and stuff on or pictures on all the jerks. Many were going like, "Who's this guy?" Yeah, right. Arc Cells. Yeah, he can be funny, no doubt. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, I would be spineless if I would deny that. But he goes too far. That's the problem. Sometimes well, not sometimes, pretty often he goes too far. And then Tazo was there. I never heard of Tazo before, but yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, 13 people online, and still I get this fucking sorry, this notification or whatever you want to call it, this little sign that my connection isn't so strong. Come on, piss off. Oh, TLTG reviews. Is that really you? Well, I mean, I will definitely drop by. I mean, I wanted to last night, but I came too late there. Sorry. I don't know if this is really Ross, but anyway, I'm saying that so everybody knows. Also, terrible taste in fragrances. He likes Michael. Those are I know the ones that Ashton collaborated with. I mean, that says it all. If Jan Sense, if they collaborated with Jan Sense, you know, hey, oh, look who is here. Hey, Mr. Elroy Prepson. At the dinner with my family, wanted to pop and say what's up. Thank you, my good friend. Well, nothing much really. It's really a bad weather here, but I'm all right because I had a good sleep. So thanks for popping in. I'm Ross, but not too Ross. So this stream is going much better than the last one. That's for sure. Maybe I was a little too, streaming too little, so some people stopped, following me. I don't know. So I will try to stream like at least once every 10 days, 8, 7, I don't know. Eternity for Man, that's Calvin Klein, right? I try one of them at least, maybe even two. 15 people on here online. Like the stream, please. This is really good. I can't remember the last time I had 50. It's been a while. I've had it, but not for a few months anyway. Fat Wang. Where we like all these fake profiles, they can be hilarious, like the Mr. Clean and the Dan ones. Mr. Cream. He was on All the Jerks actually today. I don't know if you follow them. Spicy, but not too spicy. Yeah, spicy tranny too. That was really embarrassing. Like, oops, I would never want that to happen to me, definitely. Poor Ross. But I know this is not him because he never comes to my streams, so that's why now I stopped coming to his. Well, not because of that, but because it was boring me really in the long run. So, and people in the chat that they don't really want to chat, they just want to say which fragrances they have and which ones they like and which ones they're gonna get soon. And that's like you know. How many thumbs down do you get per video? Miami Carlos was telling us he gets some. Well, yeah, I usually get like 2 to 3, maybe, and then 3, 4 likes, 5, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes 6, 7. It depends how watched the video it is. Just gonna check it now here. My last one got 60 views and 3 likes, so it probably got at least 2 or 3 dislikes. But the overspending one got 128 views and 6 likes. And then the ATH spoof got 212 views and 10 likes. All right. Those are my numbers. It's so classy. Which one? I love it, Yoshi, and I also love it. Oh, I have it. Sorry. I would have been a little alarmed if it said I love you, Yoshi. But nothing wrong with friendly, brotherly love. Wink, wink. current formulation. Yeah, that's when I joined. I remember the date, June the 4th, 22. It was Saturday, and he had the first Erica stream. And I was like, I knew who Jeremy was, of course, very well until by then. And it said at the moment I saw X, Jeremy's X tells all. I was like, oh, let's see, let's see this. It's 10 o'clock here now, exactly 10 o'clock. Nice. Well, probably tonight I will not go to sleep to bed before 4 at least, because I got up at just before 1, as I said. I slept how much? I slept almost 9 hours, dude. That's been a really long since I slept so much. Visit Hall, yeah, he was the guy who always super chat, but only £1 or something, 1.99. He was funny as hell when Clemence used to host. So yeah, she was so cute, but now she's sold out, as Yoshi's were well aware of. Same bottle, different color, Metropolis, Estelle there. Then ban off. Yeah, I didn't know he banned, but yeah, a lot of them left. I think also once their own channels started growing and they started streaming by themselves, so it happens also. Velma, I'm sorry I missed her. She must have gone before I started watching. Yeah. But I didn't like Cuddles, when I first saw him, like a portly older guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Well, I was like, what the hell? What's the deal with this guy, But later on, I found out he's actually, quite engaging and intelligent. It's just that he has that little, stain on his record and stuff. He can be a little vengeful, I guess. I mean, with the Melissa, what he did, and yeah, they just don't like each other. And when RXL was mentioning him, it turned out he was there because he instantly wrote something to defend himself, Cuddles or Neil. Let's call him Neil since he doesn't call himself Cuddles anymore. You annoyed her as Joe Anthony. Was Joe Anthony also before on dance streams? Yeah, it's really it's a shame what happened, that big split, that big, divide between Dan and Joey and the two tribes. Mr. Modern Danny. I didn't even know how much it was serious, how serious it was, when when I just first joined TLTG's streams or started going there, he told, George, who, George, Big George. Oh, he was like, oh, he used to be with them, and now he's with me, and he was very, satisfied with that fact that I was now his own player and no longer. Well, I was still going to dance streams anyway. Oh, Clemence. Dr. Tiddles. What's the name of that guy who was recently on dance stream? He was really funny, like a Cockney guy. He talked about how he hits on women on bus stops and stuff, girls, whatever. Oh, Cuddles Crew. Sorry. Yeah, there's Cuddles Crew, there's the Cannoli Mafia, and there's Smelly Street, whatever you call them, the Vintage Crew. And then you have the serious, the snobs, like Ramsey and Mitch and Eugene, and yeah. Smelly army. Yeah, that's a good term. Good name. Thank you. The barmy, the smelly barmy army. You know how the Cardiff supporters they call themselves after the owner back then, Sam Hammam's barmy army. Clemens used this. Really wow. She's really risky. Reaper crew. That was the smallest crew in the whole Fracom, I bet. Like 5 people, maybe. Yeah, what really surprised me that is that Melissa really stayed there for so long, for as long as she did. But yeah, not gonna say anything. Just he's so unentertaining. That guy. He just speaks gibberish, just like Chaz Tinkle said. It's baloney. It's straight dookie. It's baloney. Yeah. Reaper's the only member of his crew. The only one who goes to Reaper streams from the fragrance community is occasionally Zaharov and me. Yeah, when I saw him talk to Zaharov, wow, I was like, holy shit, why does Zaharov like yeah, do this? Why is he doing this? He's a rather famous man, and he is spending time talking to this guy via camera. I mean, like, what the heck? Yeah, that's right. Only like a curiosity, like, what's wrong with this guy? Yeah, well, that's for sure. I mean, he has no personality, that's for sure. So he shouldn't stream. He should stick to making these videos. And yeah, that's how it is. Simple as that. But people don't wanna see the truth in the eyes. If I found out that people didn't like watching me, if I found I wasn't good at this, I would have stopped. I can tell you, long time ago. Oh, hello, Dahlia. Yeah, that's a pretty embarrassing story. He was apparently watching some spicy. You tell her, please, somebody in the chat. I don't want to be caught saying that. Yeah, it's true, Wang. Poor the name. Yeah, yeah, I am. Thank you. I'm wearing a Memo Argentina, by the way. Somebody tell me, won't you tell why I work so hard for you? You know that song. Trust some of you do anyway. Nima is my friend, so yeah, that's fair enough. I don't want to talk shit about him. It's just, I don't like the fact that he kind of started doing all the same tricks as. I mean, obviously, views mean a lot to him, but you can't blame him for that. So he's doing the same thing that all these other fragrance reviewers are doing, having hot women in his videos and making these overheads really fancy looking covers, whatever you call them, for his videos. So that's what you gotta do pretty much to these days. Gotta have to attract a lot of people to watch your video. My last fragrance compliment, I never got so many, Yoshi, because people here don't like doing giving compliments. Only women to other women, usually. But so, yeah. Yoshi loves to grill me to ask difficult questions. No, just kidding. Sorry. Really, Canada, huh? All right, nice. I would love to meet Anuj. Yeah, such a great guy. I mean, even though we had our spat, but that was just a hectic time the beginning of this year, yeah. I wish that all that shit never happened, but yeah, it did happen with DDLD as well. Even though I did kind of discover that way that he is kind of a hateful person, to put it that way, and he would never apologize. I don't think he would ever apologize for anything. So those people are not worth my time, definitely. Dani Mafia Ari Crew. It's really hot now. They are the central heating. Oh man. I keep walking like in a you know in an undershirt around here, especially at night in the evenings. I mean, also have friends from that's nice. That's great. Did you watch? There was this in a Conan show way back that makes me remember this segment he had with this guy. He looked kind of funny. This guy. So he made this taxi driver drive him all the way from New York to Canada. And that guy had some relative there. So he said yes. That was fun. Maple syrup. Yeah, I would love to try that. I don't know if I ever tried it here. I don't think so. The duty, duty free. Which one do you prefer? Al pastor, and you know what it is: chorizo, cornitas, or well, not chorizo for sure. I don't know what. I gotta Google the other three. So, al pastor, right? Maybe Fernando can explain me for sure what it means. Oh, it's like kebab, really. A doner. That's looks all right. Yeah, like we do have it, but maybe not the best ones. It's carnitas, right? Right. Carnitas. That looks good too. It says one of the most popular tacos in Mexico. And asada. Right. Oh, yeah, this is really some heavy meat. I think I'll say carnitas, all right. No. Well, I can eat chorizo. I don't know what you are referring to. I'd rather not guess. Right. I don't know chorizo. Hey, hello, Captain Blimp. Great to see you. Magnus Carlsen. Don't you too go on about him like Morlaco. He was always mentioning him when I was on the stream with him. But he's a great chess player, of course. Yeah. Which one? Doesn't matter. Yeah, Asada. Let's say Asada. that looked the best to me. Boy, we are already approaching 45 minutes. Time flies by when you're having fun. 13 people. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to change this. Oh, I'm really sweating this thing. Just excuse me for a while. For a few seconds. Just a second. How do I? Yeah, this is it. All right, the guns show. Yeah, I've been just lately. I would experience these hot flashes. It's probably because of I'm entering this age that I'm. Yeah, man. What am I most excited about? Hmm. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm excited about, I guess, potential new fragrances and maybe certain shows that are coming. I think that show on Netflix is about to arrive, the latest season 5. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's me. For what fragrance? I don't know yet, but I don't have anything like um, planned. Like I don't have anything in my view yet, but soon I guess something will come out. Middle-aged women still going through the change. Oh yeah, you bet I am. I'm 46, soon to be 47. Actually, I don't. I know it's hard to believe when you look at me, but yeah, that's true. It was a lush fragrance, that lemon garden. The hot flashes could be due to. No, that's not for me, sir. 46, the new 44. Yay, Yoshi is the great mind of great quotes. Soon to be. Yeah, I am Sagittarius. Well, yeah, it's a sign of fire sign. Yeah, December 10th. That's my birthday, people. Maybe I will have a birthday stream. Yeah, why not? Because my birthday parties are really short now. Brief, like two hours, and by the time it's like 6 or something in the evening, it's all over. Boss Ball, absolute Boss Ball elixir. I have elixir. Yeah, it's not bad. It's nice, but it's a little, it sticks on you. I feel a little too long. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's a little cloying, I find. If I have understood the meaning of that word well. Centaurus, yeah, the Creed one. Yeah, I don't like Creed because of their Aventus nonsense and their prices and their fake royal connection bullshit history. Yeah, all that stuff. I think the most hilarious. I love Conan O'Brien. I mean, you have been watching me for a while. I mean, I think the most hilarious quote, like takedown, that comes from his show is that you can say about somebody who is like kind of douchish, douchebaggish. People like to show off and dress really swanky. And when you tell them, see a picture where they are showing off, and you say, "Oh, I remember this picture. I remember when it was the cover of Douche Weekly." Compliment was from a dude when I was wearing a Ventus Celeste compliment from people here are really, they are pretty crazy. They will never compliment you unless it's someone that you really know well, maybe someone you work with and someone that really likes and notices good sense. But I've never had that experience. So funny, Dan's girlfriend was going about Creed Wood and Spice Spot Buzzing. She was going on about his wood. What are you saying? That's how you making it sound, Yoshi. Wink, wink. No, no, just kidding. I love her. She's a great sport. She's really fun and nice. Good for you, Dan. You couldn't have found anybody better, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah, gotta love Ventus. That's why I hate, people like Monica. She's like, oh man, she's such a shill. And I remember once in a video when she smelled Aventus, she was like, oh, this smells so good. Like you can see she's acting, she's really overdoing it. By the way, guys, I gotta also change my, oh, drop the link. All right. Now you are free to join me. Good. All right. Montrese is about to join. Erica is faker. Well, I wasn't talking about Erica, but yeah, she's also fake as fuck. I was talking about Monica, the Polish woman. And I was like, she was in Finland, for Christ's sake, and there was this girl, and she was wearing how do you call it, a fur coat, and Monica is sitting there in her undershirt. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I mean, you know, it's obvious it wasn't very warm in that room, and it's Finland, for Christ's sake. All right, here's Montrese, everybody. Hello there.
What's up, boss? How you been, man?
Oh, I've been very tired, How about you?
Same, bro. Just working, staying out the way, man.
Yeah, yeah. So for this, the daylight saving time, that's the worst. I find for me anyway, when it comes to sleeping, I have problems sleeping really well. Yeah, when it begins anyway. Yeah,
Daylight saving. It always throws people off the first time. Like when we got to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Throws a lot of people off.
yeah. Maybe she was running hot. I don't think so. She's younger than me. Yeah, I don't know why they still do it and create so much, yeah, problems for people, obviously. But, I know some countries don't have it. I know some countries in South America, for instance. Yeah,
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 but it's kind of necessary, I guess. It's just because when it starts to get dark, like it starts to get dark around like 4. I mean, not 4, 5:24 where I'm at. Like
yeah.
that's when the sun starts to set.
Mm. Yeah, and December is really awful. I mean, I sleep the most, but then I always will get up at 1 or something. It was terrible because I couldn't go to sleep before like 4:35, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like somebody will come home from work, especially if they do like first shift. They'll come home from work and go to sleep, wake up,
yeah,
and it be dark, but it only be like 6 o'clock or some shit. So yeah, it just throws people off, man.
yeah, yeah. It's really terrible. For me, it started when I had to get up. I always had problems getting up really early, but when I went to school, I had to do that, of course. But then I didn't go to school, and then for a while I was out of work, so I didn't get up early. Of course, then I would get up at 11 or something. So then I started again I had to work, so I had to get up like even at 7 o'clock, and that really messed up my whole, the whole daily rhythm thing. So I couldn't sleep for a while. That was, after I was finished, especially with that. It was actually a work training program, so it only lasted for about a year. So when that ended, that was 2015. Oh man, suddenly I just started not sleeping an entire night. It was terrible, like for 3, 4 times a week or something.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Hey, you been checking out any like new fragrances?
Yeah, I got the new one by Lectimus, Caspian Cherry, and I like it. It's really very like powerful and nice opulent kind of fragrance. Yeah.
Uh,
What about what about you?
that sounds good. I actually ordered that new Versace Arrows, that Middle Eastern exclusive, but it ain't gonna be here for a while. But I had to
Oh,
order it, man.
I haven't heard of that one. I only know of the energy one, the yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, they shit. This is like the first time that, from what I can remember, where they dropped something and then immediately dropped something else. Like that was kind of quick. Versace don't normally do that.
Yeah. Well, I first got in this whole world of fragrances through Versace Eros Flame. That was the one that I really liked.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really like the original, but yeah, I got that one as well. I don't know why, but then I started buying the other ones. Gradually checking out the designers, of course, first, and Dylan Blue and Ralph Apollo Red, whatever. So then I heard about Parfums de Marly. That was of course, that's the entry level into the niche, entry level, how they call it.
Yeah,
So I liked some of those definitely.
and I got a real good deal on the Mancera Black Noir. I got a real
Mm,
good deal on that, so I'm liking that.
mm. I never tried anything by Mancera. I don't think I have never found anything here anyway in any store by them. So I must assume it will probably only would be available online and for me. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I don't want to take a chance because I want to try first. So yeah.
I only see it online. But like I recommend you go do eBay if you're gonna get Mancera any fragrance and samples. Just get on eBay, man, because it be
Mm,
cheaper. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper on eBay. Like I find that it's just cheaper. Like people have like certain Manceras for like 60 to like $80. It just depends.
mm.
But
Hello,
you get on
Dennis.
Amazon, Amazon is you paying the full retail, you paying 180.
Right. Yeah, over here there's a good site called it's Swedish, but they deliver here like really quite fast, and it's not too expensive. But they got some good stuff. It's called Swedish Face, so that's one I've been using. I remember the first one that I bought from them was the Azaro Wanted by Night.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Hey,
all wanted. I like that line, man. I just didn't like that summer one. That summer fragrance that they came out with was just garbage to me. I ain't like that one. Tonic,
yeah.
I think.
Spence. Hello, Spence. Welcome.
What's
Yeah,
up,
well,
man? Yes, sir. Yeah,
what
man. Man.
the biggest injury you ever had? You mean us two? Well, my biggest injury. What was my biggest? I never broke anything, thank God, but no limb. But I don't know really. Uh, I did like when I was a child. I did fall quite a lot, so but I never had any serious injuries or anything. Yeah, all right, cool, my man. What about you?
Um, biggest injury. And I ain't never break nothing. Either. So like I twisted my arm before, but that shit I was like 13.
You know, yeah, I remember once I hit my head really hard against this wall because it was in this really the I was going down the stairs. It was in Boston when I was originally from, but here I'm used to, having some space when you go down. You don't have to, but there you have to swing right away to avoid the wall. So I didn't see that coming. I was like, boom. But I must have a hard head because I didn't bleed or anything, didn't get a cut, but it was really, man, really bad how I smashed my head against that wall. 2 bullets in abdomen. He really, Dennis,
Mm.
that doesn't sound good. Montals and Monceras all have a metallic smell.
Some of them.
Yeah, I don't like metallic smell, definitely.
Some of them do. Like
Well, I'm kind of, I'm not too tall, but I'm tall enough anyway. Yeah, I'm about 6 feet, something like that. How tall are you?
6'3".
6 feet, six
3.
three.
Yeah, like
Wow.
6. But man. No, but don't be afraid. Listen, man, don't be afraid of my tiles, bro.
Yeah. No, I was when I was younger. I suffered from that because people also here are so tall. Many of them in
Well,
your
I'm
region.
I'm damn I'm damn near 6'3". I'm what the fuck? What the shit? I'm like right there. Like how they measure your head and then they do your shoulders. The last time I got checked up, that's what it said. I think I'm
Right.
like 6'2". My grandfather he was 6'4". I didn't
Hmm.
I didn't get his height exactly, but I got his shoe size.
Well, I'm one of the tallest in my family, definitely. I had also a grandfather that was I don't know how tall he was, but he was over 6 feet, definitely. Yeah. Dennis is 182. That's almost 6 feet. It's like 5'11 and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
Girls like tall guys. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
measure a doctor like some, they measure you. They measure you by your head or by your shoulders. It's really supposed to be shoulders. It ain't supposed to be your head. They ain't supposed to measure you by your head.
Yeah. Yeah, people can be superficial and yeah, definitely they get impressed by somebody's size, but
Yeah,
yeah, think about it if that person is intelligent or nice or whatever.
right.
Women also, I mean, when they they can be like that. Some women don't want to date you unless you are like 6'2", 6'3", and
Yeah.
look really good. And yeah, my head makes me 7 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very common for Boston to have a big head. They say, you know what they say. We have a reputation in the Balkans of having the hardest heads around.
Mhm.
Yeah, so maybe that's true. When I think of what I just told you, when how I hit my head really hard against that wall, but nothing. There was no blood, nothing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When I was a little kid, I was we was at a hotel and I hit a backflip and I hit my head in the pool. I was good though, but I remember doing that. Like I know I was cool after it happened, but I ain't have no knot or nothing on my head, But I remember hitting my head on that on the pavement doing a backflip.
Yeah. What I did, I had this older brother who always picked on me. That's why I thought I would be probably I could be successful as a boxer. I once hit him, like really hard, and he was like kind of, he was almost well, not unconscious, but he got
Hmm.
really of how do you call that? Yeah, like woozy and stuff.
And he was
So
woozy. Yeah.
yeah, that was scary. I didn't mean to hit him that hard, but yeah,
Shit, he pissed you off.
yeah, he was really mean to me always, and yeah, that's big brothers. That's how they are.
Hmm. I got a big brother too.
You fight a lot with him when you were children.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, I mine. Hey, hello, Celeste. Kakusi, how are you? Have I tried boxing? No, because I had this condition, so they didn't let me. I have this kind of chronic illness, so I don't know how that would go. If I tried, but if I took some beating and stuff, punches, I don't know. I really liked. I mean, ever since I watched Tyson knockout Spinks, in '88, I was 10 years old. I was like, wow, man, this guy is really something. Yeah. And now Tyson, well, might as well talk about it. He's fighting Jake Paul soon in a week, I think, right?
Mhm. Yeah, Jake Paul might as well start, getting his arrangements for his funeral. So
Yeah, that's really interesting. The fight is on Netflix. I mean, what the heck? First time, I think they're
yeah,
airing. Yeah. So that's gonna be huge, a huge event. Yeah. He said, a shorty playing in the front of the yard. I bumped my head. Somebody helped me up and asked me if I bumped my head. Said, yeah. So that mean you gonna switch it on them? I said, yeah. Flip mode. Flip mode is the greatest. Knowing as a shorty, I was told that if I ain't gonna be part of the greatest, gotta be the greatest myself. Right. Cool. One Punch Man. No, she's not my girlfriend. She's married. But she's been following me for a while now, for about 2 years, I think, since I first started streaming. Because when I first started, I was streaming in my own language, in my mother tongue. So it wasn't until I got all these followers from Smelly's channel and yeah, that I started streaming in English. Also because I fell out with some guys, from my own country. So I didn't want to stream my mother tongue anymore. So yeah,
yeah, I can understand that.
yeah. Jake Paul survived first few rounds. He has a good chance. Yeah, I know. If he doesn't get starched
I'll tell
in
you
the first,
something. Jake Paul ain't got no chance with no Mike Tyson. See, he kept throwing that his age. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter how old Mike Tyson is. I've seen this dude train. When he fought Roy Jones, listen, it was
yeah,
crazy.
that
Like
was good. Yeah,
Mike Tyson is still a beast.
yeah. I mean, he still can punch, and he's been really working hard and getting in shape, and so yeah, I don't think Jake Paul can take those punches. Yeah, holding on for Sidney Sweeney.
What people don't understand about Jake Paul is that he's not a real boxer. This dude, all
Mm,
his fights, that was all entertainment. Like you see when Money Mayweather fought Logan Paul, he was taking it easy on that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it was an exhibition. He was taking it easy on him. You know what I'm saying? But then he started going in on him. Later on he started really hitting him, and that boy Logan Paul had that knot on his head. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Them
I
is
didn't
real
really see
boxing.
that. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, Logan is not a good boxer, definitely. I mean, Jake Paul, you can say at least he's better than his brother. So, yeah.
and they are entertainers, man. Everything is
Yeah.
Everything you see now is entertainment.
The worst thing was when he fought that guy, the MMA fighter. I mean, Dylan Dennis, and that was a
Yeah, that was
pay per.
oh yeah, that man, that was so fake. That knockout was so fake, man. He punched him in his shoulder and then he
Yeah,
fell. And he like, come on, man. That was a shoulder punch, man. Like, man, these people fall for everything, man.
yeah. I mean, guys like Dylan Dennis don't belong in the boxing ring for sure. He's just, can't
That
control
was
himself.
that was fake. That was fake, man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like what this has done to boxing in general. I mean, these people are not boxers really. They're getting all the spotlight now. I mean, too much spotlight. Not all, but too much, definitely.
And they do the
Yeah,
same thing. They do the same thing in wrestling. Everything is entertainment, and it's you're turning people away. You're turning people off. Like people like me get turned off when they see that.
yeah, yeah. Wrestling has been fake for a long time. I know that. When I first came here to Norway, I was watching wrestling because I was in this kind of, well, refugee camp, you might say, in Oslo. So there was a lot of that on TV. So everybody, all the guys wanted to watch that. So I would watch that sometimes, and I would go like, I don't think they are really, fighting like for real. It seems like, rigged up, like who's gonna win. And I remember I was thinking that. So yeah, I know TLTG is a huge wrestling fan. Ross, I mean, Jimbo. I don't know really. I mean, he's not blocked on my boxing channel at least. Imagine me doing a stream in Boston to their audience. Whose audience? You mean empty? Hello, by the way. Yeah. Tonight there's also some good boxing like in America. Yeah. Jaron Ennis is fighting. He's like the new welterweight, the big name there. Yep. Nice to see you, MT. Yeah.
What's up, Empty Sense? Yeah, man, this is loud, bro. Anything you see though is entertainment.
Yeah, it's all about making big money and yeah, so much BS like when well, at least you know that guy in the gun when he fought the Fury, Tyson Fury, he was really good. He looked good actually in that fight. I thought he won it. So but that didn't look good for boxing because Fury was supposed to be, he was the champion and he was supposed to, it was supposed to be easy for him, right? But he really struggled in that fight, but he wasn't in good shape. And yeah,
But Tyson Fury's never been that good to me anyway. So even with the Deontay Wilder fights, that was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But uh, you know, I was like a Tyson, Lennox Lewis. Um, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I come from that, that era of boxing.
mm,
So
yeah, that was he really did kind of end Wilder's, well, not career, but his championship anyway reign. Mm. Because he was, so big and I don't really, he was, I mean, Tyson Fury can box definitely, but I think his own people, like in UK, they made him out to be like the new Lennox Lewis or something. He's not really that good. I don't think so.
I
So
just
now,
wasn't, I wasn't a big fan of Fury.
yeah, now Usyk has proven that when he beat him in this year. So and Fury was just talking shit about, he's a middleweight, he's so small and blah, blah, blah. But he almost got knocked out by that small guy. So,
Yeah, shit. People did that with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? But he's undefeated. But people talked about his size all the time. Every time he would, have a match with somebody, a boxing match with somebody, and they were like a little taller or a little bigger, they would always say he's gonna lose this time, and he would always win.
Yeah, that's true. Shadow of Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, that was a great boxer. One of the best defensive fighters ever. Shutouts. So yeah, I think he would probably beat Floyd. I mean, that's how good Whitaker was. But I don't know. But he could have. Sugar Ray, yeah. Also, what the heck?
Mayweather's defense is just too good, man.
Mayweather definitely has the best defense in his generation for sure. Yeah, one of the best ever. But people didn't like him because sometimes he would play it safe, so that didn't make for an entertaining fight, and that's why some people didn't like him. I guess. Yeah,
People just wanted him to go out there and get knocked out, not
yeah,
understanding that. That's one of the most important things of boxing is defense, and it's not
yeah,
playing it safe is defense.
yeah. I mean, just people want to see really tough. I mean, brutal fights. I think
Yeah,
it's unfair. And when this guy, there was this Polish heavyweight when he fought Tyson Golota, Andrew Golota. He actually got a bone in his brain pierced, so he quit. And everybody and the commentators are saying, "Oh, he's such a coward," and people were throwing trash at him. And I'm like, "But this guy got injured. What the hell? What the fuck?" So yeah, it's very unfair. If somebody wants to protect their own health, like, is that cowardice? I don't think so. Why are you supposed to die in the ring just to prove that you're not a coward? It's
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. There was a fight that Mike Tyson actually lost where he qualified or whatever. He was fighting some white guy and he beat the hell out of the dude. You know what I'm saying? The dude was bleeding everywhere and his face was swollen. And Mike Tyson was he told the referee, "I'm not gonna hit him no more." And the referee's like, "Well, you gonna have to, throw it out. Like you gonna lose or whatever." And Mike Tyson didn't care but Mike Tyson said if he would have been his old self, he wouldn't have cared if he would have killed him.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. When was that? Was that early in his career or?
Now, it was later in his career um, when he fought the guy and he beat the hell out of the dude, and he told the referee that I'm not gonna hit him no more. It was on his documentary.
Oh,
He
maybe it
did.
was that. Was it maybe the Danish guy he fought? The
Yeah, I think
fat.
so. Yeah,
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 like Brian
he
Nielsen.
destroyed that dude, man. Like it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Brian Nielsen. He quit after 6 rounds, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to hit him no more. If he would have hit him again, he probably would have killed him. So he didn't want to hit him no more. You know,
Yeah, it's scary. He had such power. You
yeah,
know what happened when Muhammad Ali lost to Larry Holmes? Then how was it? I think he said he told because Tyson's trainer also knew Ali. So Tyson, he loved Ali, of course, and he was so sorry because he got beat up by Larry Holmes. But he told Ali, when I become a professional boxer, I'm going to avenge you. I'm going to beat up Larry Holmes. So that's what he did. He actually knocked him out. Yeah.
yeah.
Chicken peppers and onions. That sounds nice. Or tomatoes or yellow rice. Hmm.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Sounds.
is a beast. But Muhammad Ali, he got screwed in a few of his fights because of the time he was in about him being a black boxer. Yeah, he got screwed, in a few of his fights. They screwed him
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, it happened, of course. Khamzat versus Floyd Mayweather by any rules. That would be awesome. Well, I don't know. Kamzat is also a lot taller, but he's not taller than Logan Paul anyway. But I think he fights better than Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Sounds.
yeah.
Enjoy your weekend. Thanks, you too, Auntie. Who is the greatest boxer of all time? Well, I mean, most people say Ali, but I would probably say Sugar Ray Robinson. It was,
Yeah, I like Super Ray.
mm,
George Floyd was
yeah,
great. I mean, I said
yeah.
George Floyd. Yeah, it's a lot of great boxers, man. Um,
mm. And
but George Foreman, that
George Foreman
he was
and
great
Marvin,
too.
yeah, Marvin Hagler also, I think, and Tommy Hearns and yeah, Roberto Duran and all those guys. I really love watching their fights. Mike Tyson then says, "Well, he certainly got me into boxing, so yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta."
Mike Tyson is
Mm,
Mike Tyson is definitely he's in my top five. So
yeah, he was a beast for sure. I don't think. I mean, not many like that had existed before
Joe
him. Or
Frazier was a great fighter.
yeah, for
Joe
sure.
Frazier was awesome.
Joe Frazier beat Ali, of course, first guy to beat
Yeah,
him.
the first one, yeah, he beat him in a decision.
Yeah, he had a great trainer also, Eddie Futch.
Yeah, but I remember when Muhammad Ali when he took that left hook and got right back up, it's just everybody just flipped out.
Yeah, he could take punishment really
Yeah,
well.
Muhammad Ali, he could really take punches because he
Yeah,
took that
great.
left hook and he got right back up.
Yeah, he fought the guy who everybody thinks, well, most people think he's the hardest puncher ever, Ernie Shavers, and he went 15 rounds with him.
Yeah, no, he's not. I wouldn't say he's the hardest puncher because Joe Frazier's left hook was dangerous.
Yeah, well, some say that he was, but yeah, there's always the people. I mean, it's kind of hard to say who the hardest puncher. I think there were
Yeah,
several people who
Mike
were.
Mike Tyson is definitely in there. He's
Yeah,
probably the hardest hitting one because, like when he started, people were angry because every time they would pay for his fight, he would knock him out in the first round.
yeah. Lennox was really good. I mean, I didn't really like him always because I thought he seemed Lennox Lewis. He seemed kind of, I don't know, a little kind of smug maybe or high on him. I don't
Yeah,
know how to put it.
I know
Little,
what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah, I know
kind of
what you mean.
little conceited. Like
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah,
big,
yeah, yeah. He did. Yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
didn't like him because of that, and I really liked when he was knocked out by Rahman, and then he knocked him out in the rematch. So Bruno. Yeah, Bruno, the problem with him in that fight, he chickened out. You can see after the first two rounds, he was fighting Tyson. He was fighting back. But after that, he was only holding and trying to survive. And that's why he lost, Frank Bruno. The first fight, I mean. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
second one, he was finished already. So he was, yeah, obviously. Tyson just steamrolled over him in 3 rounds. Yeah, but I remember I watched the first fight back home, when I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, I think. And I was really, when Bruno, when they showed his muscles and everything, I was like, oh, this guy going to beat Tyson. He's so strong. So, yeah, but that didn't happen, of course.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder, his knockout power is insane. Like
Oh,
I haven't seen nothing like that since Tyson when
that's
Deontay
true.
Wilder came
That's
out.
that's maybe the hardest puncher ever. I don't know. Well, anyway, one
Yeah,
of the top three for sure.
I mean, because it
George
wasn't
Foreman.
just face punches. Deontay Wilder was, you know what I'm saying. People were getting TKO because his gut punches. This dude was
Yeah,
he was just destroying everybody.
just go to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, when he fought that Cuban guy Ortiz, the King Kong as they call him.
that was a good
He
fight.
Yeah, he was very good, but when Deontay landed the big right hand, that was
Yeah,
it. That was over.
yeah. That.
Yeah,
And I always tell people to go back and watch the first fight
yeah,
with him and Fury. Fury with his loaded gloves that people refuse to pay attention to. Some people made videos and and called it
yeah.
out. But
I heard of that. Yeah.
yeah, he beat it, but whatever.
Good night,
Um,
Dahlia. Great to have you on the stream. Yeah, yeah. I know of those claims. Yeah, in the second fight, really. Yeah, that was when he stopped. The first time he stopped Wilder. First time anybody stopped him or beat him.
yeah,
Yeah,
when your gloves is loaded, the first and second fight, man. Fury, man, people called him out a lot, man. It's a lot of people call Fury out for the loaded gloves, and the
yeah.
referee being in on it, and.
Because he didn't show such power before. So yeah, and the way he
Yeah,
beat up Wilder, that was really brutal. Yeah,
yeah. When he knocked Fury out, the referee was counting all slow, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, you son of a bitch. Like,
oh,
yeah,
the third fight, yeah,
that was
that
a
was
really slow
very
count.
entertaining. Yeah, yeah, that fight was a classic. Let's say. Well, Jerome Le Banner, yeah, he was. I think he was a kickboxer, really. Then it's not really. Maybe he had a couple of boxing matches. I don't know. He was as strong as a bull guy, really massive. Yeah, no one is invincible for sure. I mean, yeah, in these combat sports, you can always get knocked out or lose. I mean, get a beating, whatever. But it's really scary when people get knocked out and they look like they're not gonna get up. That's scary to watch. Yeah, but usually those that have died in the ring, that wasn't because of those type of knockouts. It was more that they were beaten up after a long, you know, period of
Mhm,
time, like 10, 11, 12 rounds. So
mhm.
that's when people have died because of that, too much beating.
Uh-huh. The head trauma.
Yeah, that's it. But I
Yeah,
heard after
you
one
know.
boxer died, I think 2005 in Vegas, in Nevada, they brought some new rules. So they
Yeah,
allowed trainers to give the fighters sports drinks after, like, I don't know how many rounds. So after that, nobody died anymore
yeah,
in Las Vegas anyway. So that was good.
yeah.
Yeah, we're closing in on 1.5 hour, 90 minutes. All right.
Your lives is always good, man. It's always laid back, good conversation. So,
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I like to kind of discuss. I mean, to go with the flow. I don't usually have a team or anything. People ask me, "What's the team?" I'm like, "Well, we'll see." So he was, believe or not, heavyweight champion boxing, some smaller. Oh, all right. Well, that's possible. The banner, yeah. I know Mirko Crow Cup from Croatia. He beat him. He was a really tough as nails guy.
yeah.
Yeah. So what? I mean, are you wearing anything right now? What perfumes have you been wearing now lately? I mean, the most.
Well, today for work, I actually went with a classic, the original Imperialis, the heavy rose and vanilla fragrance. The bottle was it looked like a deodorant stick.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know. Which sent me one of his. It's not that one. I don't. There's one that is called Red, and the other one I don't remember. Something. Yeah.
yeah, it's a Fougere scent. It's a lot of rose, a lot of vanilla, and it has like that barbershop like vibe to it. I wore
Yeah.
that today.
Yeah, I like barbershop fragrances. Now this one is. I started to like rose and wood. Like this one. This is Memo, Argentina. Or the parfum. This is a really a kind of elegant scent. It's a unisex. So yeah, definitely unisex. I've seen some people write about it like it was a woman's scent, but no, I don't think so. It can be worn by men really well. Also. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
am into florals, now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can do floors, man. Like it just depends. But I could definitely do floors, man. Like I was saying earlier with the black noir, it's a little floral, powdery, but it's leather. Kind of has like a syrupy smell to it,
Mm,
but it's not super sweet though. It's not like a super sweet fragrance.
yeah. Yeah. I don't like also, yeah, super sweet stuff. Some of those, I have bought 1 million elixir, but I can only wear it once in a while because I find it's very strong and sweet, and but I guess it's good for now for cold weather.
Oh
I think
yeah,
so. Yeah,
yeah. There's a lot of vanilla in that one, a lot of it. So
yeah, yeah.
but
It's
that's the
it's all
point.
right, definitely. Yeah, for a designer fragrance. Mm,
I actually like the Le Parfum 1 million. Um, a little better
yeah.
than the elixir, man, because the elixir I love it, but the Le Parfum, it smells like suntan lotion and leather. I just love the way it smells. Smells. I like the leather, man. I'm a big fan of leather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not really, but I can like some leather fragrances anyway. So your elixir is what a fad. What do you mean? I mean, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this company Memo, they make a lot of leather fragrances like African leather, ocean leather. I have a sample of both. So I like ocean leather. I can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love my leather fragrances. Another note, like besides oud, like I really like tobacco. I like rose. If rose is done with oud and saffron, I
Mm,
love it, man, because I'm a big fan of those kind of fragrances. Woody and rosy. Like roses, I love rose, man. So I mess with that too.
Delphinus centaurus. All right. Interesting. Those are the latest ones, I think, by Creed. Letter done right, great masculine. Yeah, I don't know if that one by Justin Copeland. What's it called? Soul. The second Soul. I like that one. I think that one has a little leather in it. I got a sample of that from Anuj also last year. Let's see what it has. But it's a really nice kind of masculine, fragrance for really good for going out. Going out at night and stuff. I
Yeah,
feel like doing a review now.
yeah, I like those date night scents, man.
Oh, yeah, this one has, I know, suede. Yeah. All right. Moss, cedar. A lot of different notes. Juniper. Yeah, juniper. I don't really usually. I know I have one with juniper, one fragrance. That's KEDP by Dolce Gabbana. And that one I liked at first, but now since I don't really wear it much because I find it a little too strong, I don't know, in a way, yeah, kind of overpowering. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a real good night, a real date night scent. A real good one is Imperialis XS Night. They discontinued it, the EDP. They discontinued the EDP, but that's a real good date night scent, man.
Mm. Yeah, I like the one, also another by Anuja. He sent me a sample of it was by Giacomo, yeah, from 91. Anthracite, whatever you call it. That was a good one. Also kind of night fragrance, I believe.
Period. Pure excess night. EDP is fire. Is they was it Joma Shop had it for like $46, like like I want to say that was like 2 months ago. So I grabbed it again because I know it was discontinued, and eBay people be I've seen people want that for like 200, like charging up to $200 for that. I'm like, nah. But Joma Shop had it, so I said I might as well buy me another bottle because it's so hard to get.
Yeah. Yeah, one should always do that. Fragrances are hard to get. I mean, of course, that you like. Still today, for me, best leather fragrance, true classic Tuscan leathers. Happy
Tuscan leather
Color.
is amazing. Yeah. Tuscan leather is amazing, man. It smells like a raspberry cigarette wrapped in leather. That's what that smells like to me.
Tom Ford, right? Huh. Raspberry, saffron, thyme. Top notes. Interesting. Suede, leather, suede, woody notes, and amber. Okay.
Hey, you smelled the 1 million Oud gold edition, right?
I don't think so, no. I
Oh, you gotta
only
check that
also
one out. Well,
I
it's in the
tried
States now, so
right. I tried Royale last year. That was
it's
yeah,
decent.
yeah, decent. But I didn't want to get it. I didn't think it was worth the money.
I wasn't even going to get it, man. I only got it because the seller that I'm friends with, he's on eBay, and like I was never going to get it because I smelt it.
Mm,
I'm like, it's all right, but it was like $50 for 100 mil. I'm like, I couldn't turn that down. I'm
right.
like, it's decent. It's decent.
Yeah, it is decent. I mean, it's a little kind of with an Oriental twist, and yeah,
Yeah,
I know Ross likes it a lot.
yeah.
And
Decent.
just like Ralph, the Polo Blue Gold blend, I got that one because it
That's
was on a
yeah.
discount.
That
But
is
it's
my
kind of
favorite.
very spicy and strong and oriental, so I don't really usually wear it. It was a small bottle anyway.
That's
Yeah,
my favorite one, man. Polo blue in the blue line. That's my favorite one.
right. Yeah, gold blend, it's kind of more oriental as well. Rasasi, it's too leathery. La yucca one. I don't know how that's pronounced. Yoshi,
You
how many bottles do you have?
you
Can you
said
share
that.
with us? How many do you have? I mean, like, circa. You don't have to
I've
say
seen
the
Yoshi in the chat a lot of times. Yoshi, where's Mario, man?
yeah. I counted the other day and I have 70 balls or 71, but I'm not, of course, using like that many, of course. Maybe I'm using 20 at most right now or even less. So some of them I only sometimes maybe spray on because out of nostalgia, stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
cocaine. That's Jeremy Fragrance's favorite fragrance,
Ha ha.
along with Nutella. Man, see that my mother. Stay. Just my mother. Just a second.
Have you smelled Bentley Intense? You ever smelled that?
Bentley, no, no, I never try anything because there isn't anything here. I mean, in the shops by Bentley, I haven't found anything. It's my mother. She wakes up. Sometimes streaming, so she's just
Mm.
starts yelling at me. Yeah. Well, we can maybe finish now. I think we don't have much more to talk about. I know. I'm Yoshi in your bowlyard about. Well, it's been a really great stream.
Yeah, man, it's
Thank
always good, man.
you, Montrese, for being my co-host, and thank you everybody for joining us. And yeah, I'll be back soon again. All right,
Yeah, bro.
peace. Thanks, Yoshi. Bye bye.